Today I'm looking at 3 different types of salads which can be sown now in August and will be able to be harvested not too far in the future. So first of all, I'm going to try this variety of Swiss chard. So this is a variety called Bright Lights, and the picture is pretty bright. It's got lovely stems of reds and yellows. So this particular variety is saying that we should be able to start to harvest some of the leaves for salads within 60 days of sowing. So I'm going to sow this today and we'll see if it is, if we're coming back to it 60 days later to get some fresh, lovely stems for our salads. So I've already got some of these half trays already filled with multi-purpose compost. So chard seed is quite large in comparison to some other seeds. So I'm just going to get a handful and start them off in these little half trays. And because the seed's quite large, I can make sure that there's a good distance between the seeds, so I'm not having to rush too quickly to thin them out. So I'm just equally spacing the seeds out on the surface of the compost. Just making sure they've got a good distance between them. That's probably about it. So the good thing about chard is it can be sown up to around September, and we can hope to harvest into the autumn. And the good thing we have with regards to the green leaves is they can be added to salads, and if we allow them to form into thicker stems, we can then steam them and have them as a vegetable. So that's the first one. Just going to put some grit over the top. And that's that one done. The next one I'm going to sow is a salad mix, which we've been sowing since probably March or April, and we've been doing regular sowings, and that's been keeping us in salad for all over the summer, and it's a pretty quick forming variety. So this one was free with a magazine, and there's still lots and lots of seeds that we have spare. So the good thing about this is, because this one's a quick growing variety, it does mean that we'll be able to start harvesting pretty soon, within a month or so. It's a cut and come again variety, which means we can keep harvesting and fresh leaves will keep being formed. So we really like this one. It's got a really nice soft taste. So again, I'm just going to cover those seeds with some grit. And then just push them down, making sure they're making good contact with the compost beneath. And this salad bulb mix variety I do recommend. Like I say, it has been a really good doer for us, and so long as we've keeping the trays out of reach of the slugs, we've been able to harvest all through the summer. And the last thing I'm going to sow is some rocket seeds. So on the packet of this seed it does say that you're meant to sow it up until July. So I'm going to see what happens. I can't see any harm. I'm trying it in August, and we do like rocket with our salads. It gives a lovely strong flavour to a salad. So these seeds are nice and round. Just going to sprinkle a few over the top of the surface of the compost. And again, I'm just going to put some grit over the top of the surface. I do like to cover seeds with grit when I do have it, rather than using compost, but if you've not got it, compost is fine. And again, just push it down so the seeds are making good contact with the compost beneath. So we'll continue to harvest these as the weather in the season permits, and as the weather gets cooler and the days get shorter, we will find that the production does slow down. But then we'll turn our efforts to other things that we can grow, particularly indoors. Things like the microgreens that you can grow on the window ledge all year round. We'll turn our hand to that. Of course, if you've got a greenhouse or you have somewhere that's got a bit more warmth to it, that can get a bit more of the sunlight that's available, you can grow these further into the autumn and continue to grow and crop, which is fantastic. But we don't have that luxury here. We're just growing with the weather and with the outdoor space. So that's 3 different types of salads which you can grow now in August, which will take you through to the autumn. All that's left to do now is get them watered. So with these half trays, I like to place them in a tray of water and allow the water to seep up into the dry compost, and that will then pull the seeds down and further aid that compost connection with the seeds. So here's some I prepared earlier. This is the same salad as the one I've just sown, the salad bowl mixed, and I really can recommend it because you have this lovely deeper purpley kind of leaf as well as the green leaf, and these lovely young leaves are really soft and lovely to add to your salads. So we've been taking the leaves off as and when we've needed them, and then we get more growth coming through that we can harvest maybe another week or so afterwards. It's a really good cut and come again variety, and I do really thoroughly recommend it. It's kept us in salad all summer long. Fantastic.